Hey there everyone, welcome back to another Ark Survival Ascended video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy, this is the Game Vault, and today we're going to talk about this little red thing behind me, which is a cryo terminal. It's part of Peliori's better cryo storage or whatever. It's a mod. I will link that mod in the description below, so if you want to get that mod, you can. I did a review of the mod a few weeks ago, I believe, and a lot of people have been asking about this bad boy down here, so we're going to do a video on it. It'll be short, sweet, and to the point. So let's cue up the music and we'll get right to it. Alright, first off, this is not an early game item that you can get. You gotta earn it, basically, because it does cost 100 element to build. It also costs 500 polymer and 5,000 metal ingots, so it's expensive, very, very expensive, but it's well worth it. I'm going to show you why it's well worth it. So first off, it does require power, of course. It doesn't require any element or anything like that to run it. It doesn't require the element, what do you call it, generator. You know, regular generator runs it just fine. And as you can see, it holds 600 cryopods in it. And it has a health of 10,000. Very, very nice. Now, we have the ability here to disable newborn auto trap. What is that? Well, if we open this up, you'll see this thing is full of empty cryopods, as well as quite a few full ones. And for some reason, alright, none of them are down there below, but every now and then some of them show up really, really low on the list. But I'm doing a lot of breeding right now, and if you do a lot of breeding, this is the thing for you to get. I'm breeding Argies right now. I'm breeding Thylas, Basils, Mosasaurs. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, Rexes. Forgot about the Rexes. So, yeah, we're doing all this, and as they are born, you know, like if they're born here, live births like Thyla, or if you are an egg creature that hatches, like an Argie or a Rex, what I usually do with these guys is I'll just let them collect up by an Oviraptor, let him fill up and then toss a bunch out and sort through them later on. But yeah, so he'll collect them all, newborns, freshly hatched, whatever the case may be, and they are assigned to your tribe. But if you look in the green printing right there in the cryopod, it says imprint pending. Next person to deploy will gain Dino's imprint. So this is fantastic. If you're doing breeding for a tribe like I am, what I do is I'll breed up, and I'll put them out here in this fridge, and I'll be like, hey guys, like for instance, Gameplay has 5 baryonyx in here that are imprinted to the tribe, but not imprinted to a person. So he can come out here, chuck these guys out, and they'll imprint to him. He also has 8 megalodons. If you watch yesterday's video, you're going to know why, as well as a couple of anglerfish. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. I can breed it up. The guys don't have to be around to imprint. I don't have to say, hey, come on down here, the guy's about to hatch, or whatever. No, they can come at their leisure. I could be working or off or whatever. They can come, imprint on them, toss them out, raise them up, all that good stuff. So it's really, really fantastic because of that. And you can sort in here too, which is cool. It's got the search function that pretty much everything else has. So I can look at the Basilosaurus, for instance, and say, hey, let's see if we got anything new. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a 256 Basilosaur that has the right mutations on it, right? And unfortunately, there's none in here. So I could kill filtered dinos right now, which would kill all of them. But let's say I found one that I wanted to keep. I could just pull him out and then kill filtered dinos. Or if I wanted to keep all of these except one, I can select one and kill selected dino. And of course, if I back out of this completely, I can kill all dinos at the same time. Now this can also be used to kill an existing dino that you have. You don't get XP for this or anything like that. It just gets rid of them for you. But if you have a dino you wanted to get rid of, like if I wanted to get rid of Salem here, I could pick Salem up, put her in here, select her, and delete her. The only thing is you got to pull off their saddles or you're going to regret it. I'm pretty sure they disappear on you. Alright, so let's get back to it here. Rexes. Alright, let's take a look at our Rexes real quick. So I got a bunch of Rexes. The level I'm looking for, and the way I do my breeding is I'll take a male or a female perfect breeder and breed it with something that's got, this one has 7 health mutations, 273 is the level on it, so a 275 would indicate an additional mutation on it. So I can do one of two things. I can search Rex and then look through and see if there's any 275s, or I can just type in 275 and see there's nothing, and then delete all those Rexes, unfortunately. It hurts, but hey, so it is what it is, right? So yeah, that's basically how it works. I don't know if there's any other questions you might have for it. If you do, please leave them down in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them. I've been using this thing pretty extensively, and I like it. Oh, I want to show you a couple other things about it real quick, too. So, this thing has a range on it, so you can adjust the radius, of course. I got mine set to maximum range because I have a pretty big base here, right? And I can kill all dinos from here. I can show the range. Let me show you the range of this thing. It's astounding. Look at that. I have a big base, right? This covers my entire base. Let's we're gonna get on Afterburner here. Afterburner. There we go. So it covers my entire water pen. Plus, I mean, look at that. It goes all the way across. It's insane. Yeah, I could shorten it, and I probably should, but I was astounded by this. So if I wanted to increase the size of this base, I could seriously do some more breeding here and create breeding areas, you know, far away from all this. I mean, it's utterly insane how huge it is. So, yeah, that's something you can make an adjustment for. So if you're having trouble, like, I like it, and I use it extensively, but, like, I moved my pelicans, or not my pelicans, my, oh, what do you call those little guys? The, penguins, really far away up the coast because I was having trouble getting my organic polymer, because every time I would turn on the pelicans to farm them, I would forget to turn this thing off, and it would pick up all the pelicans, and then I'd have to, you know, unclaim them and all that other nonsense so I could harvest them, and that was a little bit frustrating. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's the Cryo Terminal, guys. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I will put the, in the description, I will put the link to it down there on the CurseForge mod so you can get it. Now, the thing also comes with this bad boy right here, which is the Cryo gun, which is kind of nice. And it comes with its own Cryo fridge. Now, the only downside is the Cryo fridge is actually doesn't have the same capacity as a regular old Cryo fridge, right? Here's a regular Cryo fridge, 120. These guys are 72. But, you know, showing you with this thing here, this little Cryo gun, it's kind of nice because as long as you have a Cryopod on you, you can just pew and put a guy in a pod. And the pods also look different, which is kind of cool. That way you don't get confused between a regular Cryopod and a one from a mod. And what's also nice about them, and I'm sure you noticed that, and we'll take a look in here again real quick, is that it shows you whether or not it's a male or a female just based on the color of it. So if you're looking for, you know, let's say I'm looking for an RG of a certain color, or a certain gender, right? And I know I only need males, I can immediately just take all the males out and destroy all the females, you know, however I want to work it, and then I can sort from there. I mean, that's up to you how you do things. Alright guys, well, let's wrap this up. As always, Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you enjoyed this at all, please leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to ring that bell for notifications. I will see you next time. Until then, peace.